Hello, third graders, and welcome to Math with Mrs. Halverson. We're going to continue working on word problems and model drawing. Today is 2.4b, model drawing two-step word problems. Scholars, usually, almost always, when there's two-step word problems, we're going to use a comparison model drawing. Do you remember what that means? It means that we are going to have two bars and we're going to be comparing them. But they're a little bit different. So pay close attention. We'll do two together. I'll have you do one on your own, and then we'll be all set for the day. Okay, our first word problem is, Andrew and Lucy were collecting rocks. Lucy has 37 rocks. Andrew has 12 less rocks than Lucy. How many rocks do they have altogether? Now, this gets a little bit tricky. Who has more, Lucy or Andrew? Good, Lucy. Do we know how many Lucy has? Let's read it again. Andrew and Lucy were collecting rocks. Lucy has 37 rocks. Andrew has 12 less than Lucy. How many rocks do they have altogether? So we know that Lucy has 37 rocks. Do we know how many Andrew has? No. So we put our question mark there because we're trying to we need to figure that out first. Okay. Do we know how many less Andrew has than Lucy? Yes, he has 12 less than Lucy. So we put the 12 in there. Now, when we're looking for a total, oops, this is Andrew. When we're looking for a total of two people, but we have a comparison model, we're going to put our bracket over here, and our big question mark is going over here, because we're really answering how many rocks do they have altogether. But first we need to figure out how many rocks that Andrew has. It's pretty lopsided, right? Okay, so how would we figure out how many rocks Andrew has? That's right, we would subtract. So 37 minus 12. 7 minus 2 is 5. 30 minus 10 is 20. So Andrew has 25 rocks. Are we done yet? No, because we don't want to know how many rocks Andrew has. We want to know how many rocks they have altogether. So now we need to add our 37 and 25. 7 plus 5, is 12. 10 plus 30 is 40. 40 plus 20 is 60. So our answer sentence will be, they have 62 rocks all together. Okay, let's try another one. If I can find, whoops, all the way over here, Mrs. Halverson. I hate when I misplace my things. Okay. So remember, comparison model drawing. What should our unit be? Ooh, let's do animals on the farm. Mr. Brown has 49 pigs on his farm. Mr. Joe has 12 less pigs. How many pigs do the two farmers have? All right, scholars. Mr. Brown has 49 pigs on his farm. Mr. Joe has 12 less pigs. How many pigs do the two farmers have? So, like I said, we're doing comparisons today, comparison models. I'm always so lopsided. That's okay. I try my best. Who has more, Mr. Brown or Mr. Joe? That's right. I'm going to put B for Brown, J for Joe. Mr. Brown has 49 pigs. Do we know how many Mr. Joe has? No, but we do know that he has 12 less than Mr. Brown. So that's our first question mark. First, we need to find out how many pigs Mr. Joe has. And then our big question mark is over here. Okay, that's what we really want to know. We really want to know how many pigs do the two farmers have. Okay. Now, how would we find out how many Mr. Joe has? We'd find the difference between 49 and 12. Do 49 minus 12. 9 minus 2 is 7. 40 minus 10 is 30. So Mr. Joe has 37 pigs. Are we done? No. So now we know that Mr. Brown has 49. Mr. Joe has 37. Our answer sentence is going to be the two farmers have blank pigs. Okay, let's see. 49 plus 37. 9 plus 7 is 16. 10 plus 40 is 50. 50 plus 30 is 80. 86. The two farmers have 86 pigs. All right, mathematicians, this next one is for you to do all on your own, and then we'll go over it after. So get your thinking caps on. Be thinking comparison model. Be thinking about your answer sentence. Be thinking about all those good things. Okay, are you ready? Ooh, that's bright. Mary Ann and John were shopping. My favorite math unit. Mary Ann and John were shopping. It's not really a unit, but we'll pretend. Mary Ann and John were shopping. John spent $85. Mary Ann spent $37 more than John. How much did they spend all together? All right, so here we go. Mary Ann and John were shopping. John spent $85. Mary Ann spent $37 more than John. How much did they spend all together? How much did they spend all together? So I'm going to underline my question. I'm going to write my answer sentence over here. Gosh. They spent blank. All right, go ahead, pause your device, and see what you come up with. Mary Ann and John were shopping. John spent $85. Mary Ann spent $37 more than John. How much did they spend all together? Now, scholars, if you're having trouble, I can try to help you model draw, okay? So who spent more, Mary Ann or John? John spent $85. Mary Ann spent $37 more than John. So Mary Ann is up top. John down at the bottom. We know how much John spent, $85. We don't know, oops, how much Mary Ann spent. We just know that she spent $37 more than John, right? Then we're going to put our big question mark over here. Go ahead, pause your device, solve. Welcome back, scholars. Okay, so the first order of business is to find out how much Mary Ann spent. So we do 85 plus 37. 5 plus 7 is 12. 10 plus 80 is 90. 90 plus 30 is 120. So Mary Ann spent $122. Okay, so now we need to add 122 to John's 85. 2 plus 5 is 7. 20 plus 80 is 100. 100 plus 100 is 200. They spent $207. All right, scholars, I hope that this was enlightening to you. I hope that you do well on your homework tonight. And if you're having trouble, because two-step word problems are pretty tricky, if you're having trouble, like I say every day, visit your math teacher at their office hours, okay? Our magical word today, to make sure that you watch the video, go to your homework and at the top of the page, write shopping. Shopping, S-H-O-P-P-I-N-G. Write shopping at the top of your homework paper. All right, bye friends. See you next time in math.